All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Alex Avian. I'm the owner of ABN Financial. And hopefully you had someone invited you on to talk about life insurance sales. If you're not here for that, then I think you're in the wrong Zoom meeting. Anyway, I hope you all had a great 4th of July week. It was fun. Being here in Dayton, Ohio, or Centerville, Ohio, we had a nice small town parade. It was a lot of fun. Ate some really good 4th of July type food like hot dogs and stuff. Anyway, so we're back at it, man. Back at it. Hitting it hard and making money and teaching people how to make money in our awesome business. So what I'm going to do for you today is really give you a business overview on what it is we do, how we do it, give you more of a sense of our company, what we stand for, what our culture is, okay? And I'm going to do this all in a very familiar PowerPoint, but hopefully the stuff you see on here is not going to be your standard fare. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Okay, so basically what we're going to do tonight is we're going to give you just a quick run through on this PowerPoint to keep me on track so I don't meander too much. I've got the chat box up, so if you guys got questions or whatever, just go ahead and type it in the chat box. I'm monitoring that. And let's dive into it. So that is my lovely family right there, taking it to University of Cincinnati football game. My oldest son, Athen, who's in the middle there, just graduated, got his commission in the United States Air Force as second lieutenant. He's going to pilot training, learning how to fly jets. And then my son, Nick, on the right, he's my fourth child. He's a freshman while he's going into his sophomore year as an engineering student. And then my daughters, the oldest one, Zoe, here is on the right. She's an actress. She was in New York City until the pandemic. My middle daughter, Maddie, here in the second from the left, is an art student. She'll be graduating with a graphics design degree from Maryland Institute College of Art, private school out in Baltimore, Maryland. You know we must be making money if we allow our daughter to go to a private art school. I just kind of joke about that. But I mean, what parent in their right mind? Actually, she's getting a graphics art degree, so she's going to make money. She's making money now. She's been hired part-time, and she does 20 hours a week working for a company. So I have to say she's done pretty well for herself, pretty proud of her. And then my youngest child, Isabel, just graduated from high school there on the left. And she is graduated from high school, learned to be a massage therapist. So she's going down to Cincinnati. But those are kids. And my lovely wife, Jenny, here next to me, and a cancer survivor. She works with me in the business. She's our chief financial officer, which means that she gets to spend all the money I make in the business. So anyway, that's our lovely family. And I show them to you because I've been able to raise my family the last 22 years. I've been in the insurance business. The reason why I got into the insurance business was I was a slave to my job. I was working 60, 70 hours a week, and I was working for someone else's dream. And I decided a long time ago when I first got laid off from my job as a defense contractor, that was the moment I decided that I would not work for anyone else's dream but my own. So I looked for an opportunity to get into something where I can be independent, something where I can go after what it is I wanted. And I was didn't have to depend on anyone else but me. And when I saw the insurance business 22 years ago in the fall of 1999 through a friend of mine, Andy Albright, I said, this is it, man. I'm tired of not watching my kids grow up. My kids were 4, 2, and 1. And I wanted to raise them. I wanted to be in their lives. I didn't want to watch my kids grow up by swapping pictures on a desk. So I said, man, sounds good to me. If I can do it part-time, he said, absolutely. So I got started and was able to flush my job in 3 months. I was making 150 grand a year as at the time I was an executive recruiter. So I had to place quite a bit of income. So within 3 months doing this part-time, I was making at a 6-figure income. So I knew right away when I went full-time, I'd be able to more than replace 150,000 a year, which I did, my first year in the business, and then it just went up from there. So, I started this thing part-time. So if you guys are thinking about getting in this thing part-time, it works part-time. You can work your way out of your full-time job. All right. So that's a little bit about my story. Let's kind of jump into the culture. I think culture is important because, even among different marketing organizations, even between managers, the culture can change, right? So I think you need to know what my culture is all about with the Abuyuan Financial Group. And then from there, you can decide, hey, does the culture match what I want? Do these people that I'm going to be, hanging out with, are these going to be the kind of people I want to hang out with? Because I think that's an important consideration when you're looking at a variety of different insurance things that you could be involved with, right? So let's talk first about things that are important to me in our culture. Number one, we're a service-oriented company. We serve others. That's how we make money. We serve first. The compensation is a measure of how much value we add to our clients' lives. So it's mission versus commission, right? The mission in service. That's what we're about. Next one, personal development. We believe that anyone who joins us, we are going to make you better. We're going to help you to develop the qualities of a winner, the qualities of a successful person, which goes beyond the qualities of just being a good life insurance producer. We're going to teach you that vicariously through becoming a better person on all aspects of your life so that you can be thriving as a life insurance producer and you can make as much money or more than you've dreamed of while becoming a better husband, a better wife, a better parent, a better sibling, better all the way around, better teammate to our team. Become the best version of yourself. The next aspect of our culture is our environment. We treat and respect everyone that joins us. You matter to us, right? You're just not another cog in the wheel. You're just not another agent ID number in the massive agent ID numbers that turn in business to me. You're a real live human being that has needs, wants, and desires, has a family to take care of, has bills to pay. You've got problems, you got issues, right? My job is to help you overcome those so you can be a thriving member of our team, member of our family, right? And we like to say we're a functional family, okay? But the real bottom line is the way we treat everyone is that you matter to us, right? I don't care if you're part-time, full-time, whatever time. I don't care if you're the top producer on the leaderboard, if you're hovering near the bottom. To me, you matter. You're a soul that needs help, okay? And that's the way we treat everyone, okay? So you matter to us. By the way, I've been on the phone all day talking to agents, so my voice really hurts. So I'm drinking tea, so I hope you cut me a little slack, trying to keep my vocal cords wet here so I can continue through, because I got another boot camp tonight for new agents, and that's going to be exciting. Got some new people coming on, a bunch of new people coming on that we're going to teach them how to do this thing right. Finally, freedom. We believe in freedom, which is having the time and the money to be able to do what you need to do for your families, to plan for your retirement, to put everything in place so that you are thriving financially, that you get out of debt, pay all your debts off, that you put a bunch of money away for retirement, and you enjoy your life along the way as well with your families. Travel's important to you, so anyway, freedom, time, and money, that's what we look at. Then finally, we believe in alignment, God, family, and business. But we look at it as a whole, as an organic whole, that it's not like you're doing one to the negligence of the other two, that everything you're doing is supporting all three. By doing your business, you're serving God and your family. By serving your family, you're serving God and you're serving your business. And by serving God, you're serving your family and your business. See how that works? We look at it as kind of a triangle, which each one of those that are at the tip of each side of the triangle, or each corner of the triangle. And so we look at it as a whole thing to do, all right? So that's kind of our vision and our culture. And look, if this doesn't match what you're looking for, then, we're probably not the right fit. But if this looks good to you, then let's keep talking here. Okay. Let's start talking about the nuts and bolts. One thing I just want you guys to know, I'm not going to try to rah-rah you to death. I'm not going to try to, go with the negative positive mental attitude, although I believe in positive mental attitude. Okay. I don't believe in, trying to sugarcoat and to make things sound better than they are. I will tell you straight up. And if you look me up on YouTube, you'll see a whole boatload of videos of me teaching straight up what I believe. And some of it may be in your face, but if the shoe fits, Cinderella, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty bold when you see what I teach. And again, that's part of our culture, being totally honest with you about stuff. Not everyone makes money with us, right? Not everybody makes money with us. But if you do what I teach, you'll make money. And if you do more about what I teach, you're going to make a ton of money. But if you're lazy, you won't make any money, right? So all the reasons why people fail in their marriages, why people fail in university, getting your degree, why people drop out of school, anytime you've encountered failure in anything you've done, you look at the people that are failing, there's a common element to all of them, okay? And I will call it out every time on all my training, okay? So, if you came here to get some sugarcoat, blow, smoke up your dress, you ain't going to get it here, man. I'm going to tell you straight up what it is. I'm also a numbers geek. I got my master's in economics to go with a focus in econometrics. I'm a numbers nerd, total numbers nerd. So anything I do say or profess on this is based on thousands and thousands of data points, right? And I've dumbed everything down to make it mega conservative. Okay, so that's what you're going to get from me. So you're not going to get this, whatever. I think you guys get where I'm coming from. So here are the companies we represent. In fact, we added a couple more since I made this slide a few weeks ago. So we got basically 25 life and annuity carriers, 13 to 15, I'm losing count, Medicare companies. And you've seen some of these logos around. So we don't mess around, man. Grade A companies is who we work with. And we like to have a variety of carriers because we don't want to just shove everybody into the one-size-fits-all mentality, right? That's stupid. That's unethical, right? We want to have a variety so that we can serve people with the right product that is right for them, not right for our commission. Commission is the last thing. We don't even look at it. We look at what is the best thing for the client, for their health conditions, what's going to be the best thing for them that they can get, and then that's when we're going to propose to them, okay? The commission, again, it all comes together later. We don't worry about that. All right, let's keep going. Leads. So if you're afraid of getting a hold of your family and friends to make sales, you don't have to do that. Although, that's a great way to get started, but you know what? You don't got to do it. We're not going to force you to put a list of 200 people together and then we'll teach you how to make life insurance sales by calling your friends and family. It's not our thing. We got plenty of clients that contact us, whether it's by Facebook ads, internet search ads, telemarketing, a telemarketing crew, direct mail, whatever the case may be. We've got people that need our help. And so we call them, book appointments with them, sit down with that family, figure out what it is they're looking for, and figure out how we can serve them with the right product. You know what? When we're in the home, we're going to close 75%. So reality is 25% don't deserve to be clients. 25%, I say 20. 25% don't deserve our time. 25% do not need to be our clients. The other 75% do. And we close, our top agents are in that 75 to 80% range. So that's one thing we know about these leads is that only a percentage are going to be the right clients. So part of our sales system is getting rid of the 25% tire kickers and filtering in the right people. We've got a 7-step process to be able to do that. We're going to teach you that 7-step process for you to smoke out the pretenders and filter in the right people, okay? Whether it's telesales or in-home sales. Now, the telesale process, you're not going to have quite as good as a 75% closing rate, okay, because you're going to have a lower closing rate with telesales. You can do telesales with us. We're not going to be one of these IMOs that says, you will not do telesales. You definitely can do it with us. You just got to expect a 50% or less show rate if you book a second appointment. And the closing rate's like 30%, 30, 40%, right? That's just the way it is. I don't care how good you are. We have really good agents, and maybe they're getting a 50% close rate, okay, on telesales. And maybe their show rate is in the 40%, 50% range, okay? But you can do it with us, all right? So we got a variety of lead programs. I'm going to share with you another thing that we're doing, but I'm not going to tell you specifically because I really am not at liberty to go into it. That's why I put this slide together, because this talks around, okay, so I'll just say it like this. For those of you that are experienced life insurance agents and you've kind of been around the block and you've been around this 3-letter IMO, this 5-letter IMO, this 2-letter IMO, this other IMO, and you're kind of tired of doing that, we got a way for you to write large life insurance cases. It's a methodology, a very specific proprietary system that we are have learned from one of the top guys in the Dayton area that's doing it. You know, a guy that wrote $1.8 million in premium last year during COVID using this methodology. And we are rocking it now. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it, but it allows us to write large life insurance cases. We've got strategies to do it, some really cool estate planning strategies where we can get people passing on instant estates through life insurance to their families, okay? So we're talking large 25,000 to 100,000 annual premium target cases, a proven sales and marketing strategy system, so you're not going to have to, sink all your money in leads. I'm very excited about it, and it's starting to yield some fruit. There's no other IMO that's doing this. Trust me, none. So we're on the cutting edge of doing something pretty fantastic here. I'm very excited about it. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to talk to me personally about it after signing a non-disclosure agreement. This is our ace in the hole, baby. None of them other guys are doing this. We are. I'm so fired up. Anyway, so let's talk about money. Show me the money. All right, so let's talk about personal production, what you expect on the personal production side. So let's take my buddy Juan here. He's booking appointments, sitting down with people. Let's say he's only working 5 days a week on a part-time basis. And then he makes one sale a night after he gets home from work. One sale a night is all he's making. So this is really a part-time scenario. So he submits 5 sales a week. Not all of them get approved. Not all of them stay on the books. So this is what you can expect to make after you clear out all the fake policies and all the fake clients. So your commission income, if you're at the 85%, you're gonna make $2,100 a week. If you work 48 weeks, you're looking at making $85,680 a year. It's not bad for part-time income. Or you could, sell 3 on a Saturday, sell 2 on, during the week sometime. I mean, look, selling insurance ain't that hard. We have leads, we got people, they want insurance, my humble but accurate opinion. But oh, by the way, you're going to earn renewals. So the renewal income on your own personal renewals, you make $750 a week, which means of the policies you write, about 50% or more will be permanent policy. Actually, it's more like 60, 70% will be permanent policies where you're going to earn lifetime renewals. Okay, we're talking if you sold a 25-year-old a whole life policy, literally, if that person dies at 85, you're going to get 60 years worth of commissions on that policy. But what I do to make it realistic is I cut it off at 20 and just, make it super realistic. So you could expect the value over 20 years of renewals should be about $750 a week that you're putting in. So you work 48 weeks. Now you're putting in $30,000 a year in renewal value over the next 20 years. So that's not bad income for a part-timer, right?
But if it's like, is that all? Well, show me something. Okay, I'll show you. We got a promotion guideline that can move you up all the way to the 120 contract. So let's just say that you're, maybe doing 40,000 a month. You're at 100 contract. You turn in 16 life apps a week, because that's what it's going to take to do that kind of volume. Now you're looking at about 274,000 a year and another 97,000 in renewals over the next 20 years. So not bad. So you're probably full-time. Although we have agents that will write 8 apps on a weekend a day. So 8 on Saturday, 8 on Sunday. But it's up to you. And then if you just want to go whole hog and go 70,000, we have agents that do 70,000 a month. They'll be at the 120. It's about 28 life apps. So now you're making 480,000 and 170,000 renewals. So not a bad program if you just want to be a salesperson the rest of your time with us. So no big deal, but you can get paid a lot of money. Okay. But let's say you don't want to be that Ned Ryerson, turning in 16 apps a week and, working all the time. How do you work yourself out of being full-time in sales? Well, we got a game plan. It's called building an agency building. So let me show you how our program stacks up against a lot of the companies out there. So our program allows you to override agents in other states without being contracted in that state. So is that cool? I think that's pretty awesome. Also, you don't have to be contracted with a carrier for you to earn an override on an agent in another state. Let's say they do Medicare only, and they're with all the Medicare companies, and you're not. You're still going to earn every penny of override and renewals on that agent. So that's kind of an advantage of our program. Chargebacks are paid right away. So in other words, we take like the biggest fear for a lot of people hiring agents is, oh, Alex, am I going to have to eat all the roll-ups from that agent if they leave, all the agent debt? It's like, well, yeah, you do, but the way we work it now, if an agent has a chargeback from one carrier, we take all their commissions coming in, and we pay Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We take all their commissions from all the carriers and wipe out that one chargeback. See how that works? Under what most IMOs out there, if an agent has a big chargeback from one company, like Foresters, they'll just write Mutual of Omaha, because they know that if they write Foresters, their money's going to be sucked in to pay the chargeback off. And then they get a chargeback with Mutual of Omaha, they move to another company. See how that works? And then they leave us, and then the upline manager eats all, or the upline hiring agent eats all the chargebacks. Well, we don't have that problem. It's so cool, because we take all their commissions to wipe out every chargeback. So that's not a problem anymore. We allow you to earn overrides on your agent's renewals. Is that awesome or what? I love that part. Most IMOs out there won't let you do that. We let you do that. Promotions are immediate. So if you have, let's say you go from 90% to 95%, and you have, let's say, $10,000 in pending, okay, you get promoted to 95, all that pending business will get paid out at the 95% level, not the 90 that you wrote it at. Is that cool? So promotions are immediate. I'm not supposed to say that we have the highest Medicare comp in the industry, so I'm not going to say that, although we have 2 components of Medicare that go beyond the CMS commission. We have a training allowance and a marketing allowance that bumps up your commission and renewals more than any other IMO out there paying Medicare. So really, I'm not supposed to say we have the highest Medicare comp in the country, so I won't say that. You can earn commissions on managed money. So if someone has managed money along with their annuity that we're moving their annuity in, we can take their managed money and move it to our broker-dealer side. And even though you don't have a securities license, you can get a referral fee. You're not selling the security, but you can get a referral fee, a percentage on the money moved into a managed account. So it's kind of cool getting paid on that type of business. I love that. Then we got retirement specialists to help you close annuities and all the, all that fancy retirement plan stuff. We got experts that'll help you close those. So now we have our new agent levels. And I'm not going to, I'll go into a little bit of detail to show you how that works. So basically the way the promotion guidelines works purely based on volume, how much volume you and your agents do, right? But it's subject to what we call the 50% rule. So you cannot earn more than what 50% of the promotion, the next promotion level is for your promotion credit. Okay, so in this case, you're trying to hustle to make agency manager, right? 85%. And your group looks like this. You do 7,500 annual premium a month because you're part-time. You've got a top-notch agent that does 20,000 a month, and then another agent that does 5,000. Well, the most credit you can, because 25,000, the most credit you can get, the 50% rule, is 12,500 max from that leg that does more than that. And so all you have to do between you and the other agent outside of that leg is to do 12,500. You do that 2 months in a row, bam, you're at the agency manager level. So that's pretty cool. That's how it works. Or we call personal production is blessed. In other words, you can direct your personal production anywhere. So even if you don't have that second agent doing 5,000, but you personally did 12,500, and you had another agent that did 12,500, bam, you did it 2 months in a row, you're agency manager. See, is that cool? So you can start moving up purely on volume. And that's a big change to our program. So let's just show you how the model of building an agency works. And we're just going to do it on part-time people. You're going to get full-timers, people that do 20, 30, 40,000 a month. But I want to give you a model just based on pure part-timers, people that have, maybe 10 hours a week to do business. Like, how many do you have 10 hours a week to make 3 sales? Okay, I don't know. The average appointment is about an hour, hour and a half. Okay, 10 hours a week. Okay, so let's show you what that looks like in terms of income. So we got Juan here. His commission income based on 3 sales a week at the 75% commission rate is 49,320, and the value of his renewals that he's putting in is 93,60. So Juan here working part-time, it's probably better than an Uber driver. And now I know some of you are Uber drivers out there. You're telling me, man, I'm making like 2,000 a week driving Uber. Okay, Juan's working 10 hours. How long does it take you to make 2,000 a week driving Uber? Okay, oh, by the way, the wear and tear on your car, well, I can write that off. Okay, by the way, the gas you're putting in your car, okay, it's hilarious, I know. So this is just a basic part-timer. So let's say this part-timer wants to build a team. Build a team of other part-timers. So he hires Smiley Girl and Stella direct to him. They're at the 80%, 75% level respectively. And then Smiley Girl hires Martha, her 6th grade teacher. So with just this in place, Juan's income, they're all doing 3 sales a week. His income goes 55,896. His overrides on that group is another 13,152. So that's making 69,000 a year part-time. Again, he hasn't gone full-time. No one here are full-time. Making 69,000. They all got 10 hours a week. And then his personal production renewals are 10,608. His overrides are 2496. Remember, overrides on renewals. So now he's looking at another 13,104 over the next 20 years that he's laying in. And that just, he layers it, keeps layering it every year. It's pretty cool. So now, and by the way, this is the agency manager level. So this is really kind of the model on part-timers to hit the agency manager 85% level. So you've got Smiley Girl and her teacher, they're doing at least 12,500. And then between Stella and Juan, they're doing 12,500. So they more than make the promotion guidelines agency manager. Okay. So let's talk about Juan growing his business. So Smiley Girl brings on another person, and then we bring someone on for Martha. Stella brings on this Asian dude, and then we've got the Greek god Zeus, who joined Juan. So his income, we're only talking all part-timers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other people that are part-time His personal production income at the 95 to 62,472. His overrides are another 59,184. So now he's making over a six-figure income. One's still part-time. He's doing 3 sales a week. All these people are doing 3 sales a week. And then the renewal income from that, his personal production renewals 11,856. And then his overrides on renewals, another 11,232. So now he's putting in 23,000 in place in renewals. So you're talking total comp of what, 144,000 part-time. I mean, like, keep driving Uber, dude, and spend 40 hours a week, making 2,000 a week. My buddy Juan here is only working 10 hours a week. Now he's at 121,000 a year and 23,000 renewals. You getting renewals in Uber? Well, so I got clients that rate me at 5, so they just call me. Woohoo, man, get fired up. I know I'm not slamming Uber as much as I am slamming the mentality, the broke mentality. All right, so here's what's cool. Juan has just created an organization that we call Glow Eligible. What is Glow? Glow is our way of compensating someone should they grow a group large enough where if they have a group below them that's large enough, they'll never lose the overrides on that group. So this whole idea of vertical compensation is explained here. You know, you're at 90, oops, the agent's at 85, that's 5% vertical comp. Should change that, that's 5%, okay? But then when that agent gets to be 90%, you're at 90%, you lose your overrides, right? Well, we have a way when you grow your group to a large enough extent and you grow another group, they grow to a large enough extent, and they have the potential to pass you commission-wise, we have a way to compensate you. And that's our Glow bonus. It's called generational loyalty overrides. So if you grow your group to 25,000, 15,000, 7,500, again, in each of those legs, then you're Glow eligible, meaning that you can earn the Glow bonus, which is to the right there. You see 8%, 5, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. That means you can earn Glow bonuses on people that have that same structure. And usually those people that have the same structure as you are running up on your commission rate. So when they do match your commission rate, you get 8% on them. So this is how that looks. So let's say Juan is Glow eligible at 90%. He's got a group that does 25,000, 15,000, 7,500. So another group underneath him gets to 90%. They do exactly the same thing he did. And so you would think that he loses his override. Well, he does lose his override, but that's replaced with the Glow bonus, 8%. So now he makes 8%. So if that organization grows faster than him, they go to 95, 100, 105, 140, he will always make the 8% on that organization. Is that cool? So once you get Glow eligible and you get someone else Glow eligible, that will keep paying. They can never pass you because you're always going to make that 8% Glow bonus. It's a really cool system. That's why you need to be Glow eligible ASAP, right? So then you can start earning your Glow bonus on your groups that get to that level. So this is what happens to Juan. He grows a group, Smiley Girls group, to a Glow eligibility. By virtue of his organization, he's Glow eligible himself, right? So now Juan makes the 8% on Smiley Girls group. So what does that look like income-wise? Well, he's at the 105 level because he's at the VP level. So he's making 69,000 per year on his own personal product. Remember, everyone's doing 3 sales a week. Everyone's part-time. Everyone's doing 10 hours a week. They're not full-time yet. They got other jobs, okay, that they like to do. Anyway, his overrides on just 3 legs is 138,000 a year, and his Glow bonus is another 42,000 a year. So now you're looking at 249,230 a year, and Juan hasn't gone full-time yet. He's still part-time, and no one has gone full-time yet. They're all submitting 3 sales a week. Is that crazy? It's called leverage. So now tell me, you want to keep driving Uber? Stay broke, brother. Renewal income. So the renewals aspect of this, 13,000 personal production overrides on renewals, 26,208. And glow bonus on renewals, yes, you'll get a glow bonus on renewals of 79.87. So you're talking renewal income in the 47,299 range. So basically what Juan did to create this group is he helped another person get to that glow eligibility at the DM level. He helped another group go agency manager, and then he brought on someone who did, 3 sales a week. We're not talking 50 people make 250,000 a year. We're talking what, 8 in the first leg, 12 adding the second leg, 13 people. So in the United States of 350 million people, do you think you could find 13 people that have an extra 10 hours a week to make 3 sales a week? That's just a rhetorical question. The only reason why you wouldn't do it is because you don't want to do it. Now let's take the scenario of Juan. He's into building his business. And so he's focused on building a depth of glow eligible organizations. Remember, it's only 8 people. So he builds an organization at the first level, second level. We get paid glow bonus down to 7 levels. This is what that looks like. So the first level of glow eligibility organization is just in 2 legs. We're only talking 2 legs. He's getting 8% on that first level. He's getting 5% on the second level, 4% on the third, 2% on the fourth, 2% on the fifth, 1% on the sixth, and 1% on the 7th level. So this is what his income looks like. Remember, every single person on here is doing 3 sales a week part-time. Juan is also doing 3 sales a week. Now he moves up to the junior board member level, 115%. So his personal on 3 sales a week is now 75,000. I mean, what can you do part-time at 70 to make 75,000? And he's only working 48 weeks a year, not 52. His overrides on these 2 legs alone is 736,512. His glow bonuses, another 241,997. So now he's making $1 million, 54,133 per year. And wait, there's more. His renewal income, personal production renewal income, 14,352. His overrides, another 139.76. Again, overrides on renewals. His glow bonus on renewals, another 45,926. Now he's making another 200,000 every year in renewals over the next 20 years. So everyone's part-time. Not that hard, man. Not that hard.
So let's finish off with this. Let's talk about what we stand for and see if this might be a fit for you. So we believe in service. Matthew 23:11, the greatest among you will be your servant. Do the right thing. Luke 6:38, given will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. I love this verse. Do the right thing. You reap what you sow. Perseverance, Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Our culture is a culture of perseverance. When you get out your comfort zone, do something new, man, you're going to do something that you're going to feel like you're a failure at. But you know what? Failure is an opportunity to learn. Failure is the way to get better. That's the way we look at failure. Failure is a good thing, right? Perseverance. We believe in priorities, man. Matthew 22:36-40, which is the greatest commandment in the law. And Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and other passages say with all your strength. And then the greatest commandment, love, and the second greatest is love your neighbor as yourself. So we treat people the way we want to be treated. This is the amped up version of the golden rule, right? Priorities. What are our priorities? Then finally, the end game, Matthew 25:23. We want to hear at the end of our lives, well done, good and faithful servant. That's my dream. That's my goal. And if I can help you do that, God bless you, right? And God bless me with you so I can fulfill my mission on earth, which is to help you get your life right, get your minds right, get your financial situation right. So, man, thanks for hanging with me. I'm 5 minutes over. I apologize. God bless you. If this looks good to you, man, come on. Ask the person that invited you all the questions. If you want to find out more about the other stuff we're doing, You know, this is my contact info. So you can call me direct. I mean, other people have invited you on. If you want to talk to the man, the buck stops here. Here you go, man. You can get on my calendar. I'd be happy to talk to you, chat at you, and then turn you back to the person that invited you, because that's the organization you need to be in. So God bless everybody. Thanks everybody for plugging in. And you know what? I forgot to record this. Oh, no, I didn't. All right. I did record this. So if you want to get the recording, just text me, email me. I'll be happy to get it to you. So thanks everybody.